coastal catch. The crew of the Coast Guard Cutter Campbell back home in Newport tonight after a high-stakes mission at sea.
More than 8,000 pounds of cocaine intercepted. The night team's Leanna Falk is live in studio after speaking with a former federal agent. Leanna?
Yeah, Patrice, Dan, this crew spent 63 days at sea chasing down traffickers and seizing a massive shipment of cocaine, but experts say it's barely a dent in the Central American drug pipeline.
Newport Coast Guard back from a high-stakes mission at sea with a massive haul to show for it. A sea of seized drugs worth $91 million, the latest catch from the Cutter Campbell's patrol.
It is a small amount, but every small amount works towards the total amount that the Coast Guard interdicts.
The bust happened in the Eastern Pacific. 6 small, high-speed panga boats spotted making their way through known smuggling routes. Campbell's crew moved fast, hauling in more than 4 tons of cocaine and detaining 49 suspected drug smugglers.
They can carry a lot more by sea than they can by people on foot. And so the Coast Guard remains very vigilant, trying to interdict this drug flow.
That's Distinguished Lecturer of Homeland Security Kenneth Gray. He says this bust is big, but the drug trade is even bigger. Smugglers constantly change tactics, shift routes, and use methods to slip past authorities.
When they stop a large shipment like this here, they are doing real damage to the drug industry.
The cocaine was offloaded last week in Florida. 26 of the suspected traffickers were handed over to the U.S. for prosecution. Before heading home to Newport, the crew spent several days training with helicopter teams, preparing for the next mission before they even step off the ship.
The fact that they are arrested on the high seas, they still get processed through federal court for their violations of U.S. drug laws.
And that process is already underway. The suspected drug smugglers are being brought back to the U.S., where they will answer to federal charges in court. Live in studio, Leanna Falk, NBC 10 News 19.